Hey everyone, today I wanted to show you how to do some different types of rubrics in Google Forms. Let's say you're not the most tech savvy person and you want something more simple than the rubrics I shared before. One easy way is to do a block rubric that you might already have. So for example, and I would use multiple choice grid for this, let's say your kids are doing a presentation. I'm going to call this section score. The rows are going to have the different components, and then the columns are going to have the different score values. So as you can see, I put the different components for this presentation here, and then I put the different score values those kids might earn. Another cool thing that you can do with Google Forms is you can add a question that is a file upload. And the cool thing about this is and I would always make these required just so you don't forget, when you go to grade, and especially if you're doing this on your phone, you can add a file directly from your photo library on your phone. So let's say you want to write comments, you like handwriting comments, and you want to type in feedback. You can score them on their presentation, and then you can literally snap a photo of your handwritten comments, upload it here, and it sends kids a copy of your handwritten notes. So that's one type. Another option may be doing something like this. So one assignment I do for my kids is I have them draw a mitochondria on their table with a chalk marker and draw out all the steps of cellular respiration, and I do the same thing with photosynthesis, and I have them explain it to me as they're drawing. Or maybe you're having kids do an online discussion post or a video and you want them to hit certain points or use certain vocab. You can make a very simple rubric that just has the components, a point for having it, 0 points for not having it, and you could have your feedback as a long answer text, and that's another way that you could just type in individual feedback to students without saving it. And I always forget this, don't forget to add a section for the kid's name. If you don't want to use Doc Appender and have it fill it in, you can just type in the kid's name or names as you grade. The other cool thing about this is if you want to protect student data depending on your district's policies, you don't have to use Doc Appender to send the feedback to students. What you can do is after you've had your individual responses, you can go to print. And there are a couple options within that as well. You can obviously print the feedback form. You could print out your rubrics and pass them back to students in class, or most computers will give you an option to save it as a PDF. So instead of printing your feedback to that student, and again, it would say the student name you typed and it would have the score and the feedback, you could save it as a PDF and you can email it to students. You could upload it to your learning platform if it gives you a space to attach a document as feedback. It's just a more simple way of doing it without using Doc Appender, but still allows you to use Google Forms to collect your responses. And using my other videos, you can still have these type of rubrics self-grade, even if you're not using Doc Appender and you just want to give students their feedback this way. I hope this helps. Thanks.